accomplished people in town for Black History Month. This morning, we're privileged to have Colonel Reginald Hairston of the United States Marine Corps. Hoorah. He's the commanding officer of Security and Emergency Services at Camp Pendleton. And thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a privilege to have you here. So what are you in charge of these days? You know, it's kind of a big title, but security at Camp Pendleton, basically?
Yes, in layman's terms, I have the police department, fire department, security, and the base brig or the jail under my charge.
And then you're kind of a liaison with the community at large?
Absolutely. Because of different mutual aid agreements, my folks, especially the fire department, assist the community in various calls like heart attacks, traffic accidents, whatever it may be. We recognize that the community is there for us, just like we're there for the community. So we try to be a good friend.
So how did this journey begin? Because you and I were talking to the break. I went through Parris Island, a little tiny stint for news way back when. Parris Island, South Carolina. How did you start as a Marine?
Well, I enlisted in the Marine Corps in 1988 through the delayed entry program. And then went to boot camp in May of 1989. Now, I wish I could say I came in because I was very patriotic. I came in because I was looking for something to do. And I was going to come in, spend 1 or 2 years in, hopefully become an officer, become a lieutenant, and then go to somewhere like IBM and say, look, I am a lieutenant of Marines. That's how I started. So 26, almost 27 years later, I'm still having fun.
Well, that's good. You're away from the sand fleas of Parris Island, South Carolina.
Absolutely.
Those were pretty brutal. So talk about some of the adversity that you faced in life and in this career.
Well, adversity really is a word I have to think about a lot, right? Because in perspective, I don't think I really faced a lot of adversity. I've had some challenges. You know, sometimes things have been difficult. But when I look at Marines like the Moffett Point Marines, the ones who initially came into the Marine Corps, Black Marines who had to train at Moffett Point twice going to Parris Island or MCI San Diego because of the color of their skin, I see that as adversity. As a matter of fact, I see that the blood, sweat, tears, and prayers that they had that helped them make it through is the foundation upon which I stand now.
And then what about back to today, the increased threats that we're seeing on some of the local bases? How do you handle that? Having security at Camp Pendleton, which is huge, it's enormous.
Well, security, of course, coming into the job is my primary concern because I want to keep the people and equipment of Camp Pendleton safe. And then our community friends who transit the base, we want to keep them safe also. So there is no specific threat we're looking at. We're just trying to ensure we're doing everything we can to ensure that those members who come on base are safe. Okay,
so you've been doing this for a long time and obviously many accolades later. What do you say for somebody who wants to take this as a career path, who's a prospective Marine, is thinking about it, it's a big military town? What would you say to somebody coming up?
Well, first of all, if you want to come in, don't hesitate. I find that the journey has been extremely fun. Talk to your recruiter. Talk to someone who may be in. It doesn't matter what service. You know, military service, if you talk to anyone, they'll tell you the benefits of being in the military. Now, everyone isn't cut out to be a Marine. Everyone can't deal with the sand fleas of Parris Island. No, we get it. Everybody isn't cut out to be military. But if you're looking for something exciting, the military and the Marine Corps is a great way to go. So go to your recruiter, like I say, speak to a friend, try it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Colonel Hairston of the United States Marine Corps, Semper Fi.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thanks for being with us. It is being called